didn't bring the set list. Well, it may show up. Let's try this one. Thank you. Was that the set list? Oh, I will come and get it. Thank you very much. The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free. Da 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 do do da 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 ba da 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 ba. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free. Whoopee! The best things in life are free. Healthcare for everyone. Thank you. So at the end of this song, please make the sound of your favorite animal. Protest, dolled up in his finest finery, a Malcolm X t-shirt and a tambourine. To love him it was hopeless. The cannons fairly shook the barricade. We came in at the chorus. I could hear him say, eating that burger past the kitchen, the condiments, eating that mother. Don't that a hot sauce hit the spot, eating that torture. Don't you let your conscience harm you. I, for that mother, can't see you suffer. And one for all and all for another. A long October under the sun. Change comes for the better. If you want it, our change will come. Hey you, eating that burger past the kitchen, the condiments, eating that mother. Don't that hot sauce hit the spot, eating that torture. Yeah, you show such understanding. I, but that mother can't see you suffer. And one for all and all for another. A long October under the sun. Change comes for the better if you want it. Our change will come. Stop eating that burger, all Americans eating that mother. Give the chef my compliments, eating that torture. Won't you let your conscience warm you? I for that mother you can't see suffer. For you, my life is sublime now that I've given all my love. All my love has been waiting for you, but all else above, all my love, darling, yes, all my love. You seem so lovely, so far above me, I'm almost afraid to look. But I adore you, I place before you a heart that's an open book. All my life, hold me close to your heart, but all else above, hold my love, darling, yes, all my love. And there was a vocal done of that song by Ella Fitzgerald, where she is played with by Teddy Wilson, who created much of that solo. And in his day, he was known as the Marxist Mozart. There's no equality here, there's no equality anywhere. And every fear you can face is quickly replaced by one you can't lose. It's an illusion, alluding to a revolution that's never meant to occur. Won't happen to her, won't happen to you. And you let me down slowly, you let me down slow, and you turn me around. Let you down easy, you let yourself go, now you're going to town. Baby, baby, can't you see what this hypocrisy is doing to me? We should have kicked over the ladder from the start. You used to be my lover, you used to be my soul brother. I used to believe that you could conceive of my love. And then you let me down slowly, you let me down slow, and you turn me around. Let me down easy, let yourself go, now you're going to town. Baby, baby, can't you see what this futility is doing to me? We should have kicked over the ladder from the start. There's no equality. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. No one supposes just how mean I can be. I play the victim, but I'm really a cad, and all I've ever wanted's everything I'm gonna have. There's no equality here, there's no equality on earth, I fear. There are so many to martyr, to boss and to barter. It's me or it's you. That's why I let you down slowly, I let you down slow, and I turn you around. Let you down easy, let myself go, now we're both set to drown. Baby, baby, can't you see what this absurdity is doing to me? We should have kicked over the ladder from the start. There's no equality. Come on, let's try and make it. You tell yourself this time for sure, but I would rather sit and crave it or not want it anymore. I had a kind of friend in you. It wasn't pleasant all the time, but though my heart is jaded, I think winning's overrated. Looking through frosted windows, I envy the soft, contented sighs, but I don't get people, I don't get the things they think are reasonable. So you'll find me here right beneath the underdog when life's impossible. Hold tight beneath the underdog, that's where I'm comfortable. And I know I'm a fool perhaps, and rationalize what I can't have, but no, here right beneath the underdog, that's where I'd rather be. And maybe someday I will see a kind of personality who makes the world beckon. And when that happens, I may find I miss the nervous daily grind. It's hard to stand this peace of mind. It's truly finer on the outside. Ooh, the outside. I've conquered mountains, so to speak, and looked down from a higher peak, but it seems so creepy. Winning can leave you feeling sleazy. So setting off from this here camp, I'd rather be the little tramp, my own companion, or maybe with one whose tail's wagging. So you'll find us here right beneath the underdog when life's impossible. Hold tight beneath the underdog, that's where I'm comfortable. And I know I'm a fool perhaps, and rationalize what I can't have, but no, here right beneath the underdog, that's where I'd rather be. I'd rather be. I'd rather be. Thank you very much. Empty bed, springs hot as lead, pains in my head, feel like old Ned. What did I do to be so black and blue? No joy for me, no company, even the mouse runs from my house. What did I do to be so black and blue? Inside, that don't help my case, 'cause can't hide what is on my face. I'm so forlorn, my heart is torn, life's just a thorn. Why was I born? What did I do to be so black and blue? In high school, it was cool to say you look funny. You're a retard dummy, you're a retarded dummy. Yeah, you suck out of luck, you're no Playboy bunny, hee hee. So you laugh, it's a gas, they're right on the money. They're just being funny, hysterically funny. Yeah, I'm stupid, it's true, now can we be chummy? Maybe. But then it hits you, then it kicks you, then you realize you're not unique. And you ignore it, soon they'll all desert you. Get your just desserts you, all essays, MLA format, they'll convert you. Could they? So you try, it's like pie, just get more alert you. They'll not try to hurt you, only you can hurt you. So you say, so you pray they would not subvert you, would they? But then it hits you, then it kicks you, then you realize you're not unique. And you ignore it, you implore it to let you get on through the week. Don't wanna think about the new armed forces. Don't wanna sing about no carriage horses. I don't need this, I don't see this, all I want is inner peace. Pretend it's the end, yes, I'm all grown now. I'm at home now, fool, you're never home now. Even this laugh will pass, go answer your phone now. You'll see. See, I told you, you're old now, you're all alone now. Look how I've grown now, and you're proud I'm grown now. Look, this head is all dead, see how much you've done now. You pussy. But then it hits you, then it kicks you, then you realize you're not unique. And you ignore it, you implore it to let you find the arm you seek. Don't wanna think about the fall elections. Don't wanna sing about no vivisection. I don't need this, I don't see this, all I want is inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Well, it is so nice to be here at the Kennedy Center, where they have a nice old-fashioned bathroom. Because, as Uncle Bob always used to say, it ain't easy to relax on the toilet with a laser pointed at your ass. After a while, we took in the clothes. Nobody said very much. Just some old wild shirts and a couple pairs of pants, which nobody really wanted to touch. Mama come in, picked up a book. Papa asked her what it was. Someone else said, "What do you care?" Papa said, "Well, just because." Then we started to take back the clothes, hang them on the line. It was January the 30th, and everybody was feeling fine. The next day, everybody got up, seeing if the clothes were dry. The dogs are barking. Neighbor passed. Mama, of course, she said hi. Have you heard the news? He said with a grin. The vice president's gone mad. Where downtown? When last night? Say, that's too bad. Well, there's nothing we can do about it, said the neighbor. It's just something we're gonna have to forget. Yes, I guess so, said Ma. And then she asked me if the clothes were still wet. I reached up, touched my shirt. The neighbor said, are those clothes yours? I said, some of them, not all of them. He said, you always help out around here with the chores? I said, some of the time, not all the time. Then my neighbor, he blew his nose. Just as Papa yelled outside, Mama wants you to get in here and bring them clothes. Woo-hoo! Well, I just do what I'm told. So I did it, didn't I? I went back in the house and Mama met me. And then I shut all the doors. Well, thank you. I got this outfit when I came down here for the Rage Against the War Machine rally in February, and it was just it was lovely. I was out of clothes, and so I went to a little place here called Rosario's Thrift Store, and it was delightful. They had, I rummaged around. It's a nice old-fashioned, I think it's a family-owned thrift, and I found this, and they let me take so long in the dressing room, as opposed to those, those big stores now. They do that thing where they blink the mirror lights at you. I don't know if they do that in the men's dressing room, but they do it in a lot of the women's. And it says, oh, the mirror has a camera. That's what I think they're trying to make us think. It just makes me want to steal something. But anyway, they have a lot of sneakers there, and I got this. It's kind of like when you buy the old movie channel and you get a lot of ESPN. Anyway, time to play Name That Tune. Should have known you'd bid me farewell. There's a lesson to be learned from this, and I learned it very well. Now I know you're not the only starfish in the sea. If I never hear your name again, it's all the same to me. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. You never cared for secrets I'd confide. To you I'm just an ornament, something for your pride. Always running, never caring, that's the life you live. Stolen minutes of your time were all you had to give. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Ha 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 ha. The stories in the past with nothing to recall. I've got my life to live and I don't need you at all. The roller coaster ride we took is nearly at an end. I bought my ticket with my tears, that's all I'm gonna spend. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Think it's gonna be all right. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Ha ha ha. Thank you. I was thinking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and how I don't get why he's running for president probably anyway. I've just had my 10th booster. Achoo, achoo. There's a rich boy, but he doesn't spend. He just drinks his Poland Spring. There's a quick boy walking round the bend or at home alone reading. And he tried to do good, and he tried to do right. So he did what he could, but he had to subscribe to the rules of the tribe. Now you're playing for the team. Everybody loves to love a winner. And you're busting the beguine. Everybody knows you're no beginner. But the bums say, oh, things ain't what they seem. You're the respectable members of society, but you don't have nothing on me. You got your caterers and Prada and your maitre d', but you won't have nothing, you'll see. Because I warned you, they would scorn you, but you never did a thing. When you go in for the kill, everybody wants to make it happen. And you make 100 mil, everybody wants to scratch your back then. But the freaks say, oh, things ain't what they seem. You're the respectable members of society, but you don't have nothing on me. You got your East Side certified pedigree, but you won't have nothing, you'll see. Because I told you they would mold you, but you never did a thing. Ay, ay, arriba! Are you gonna tell? Are you gonna hide? Are you gonna join the club or quit? Who are you paying? Ay, 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 ay. What are you saying? Are you gonna sell? Are you gonna buy? Are you gonna fizzle out or hit? Where are you laying? Ay, 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 ay. What are you saying? He's a grown man and he wears a tie and his laugh is hard and fast. He's an old man far before his time and his jacket holds a flask. And he tried to do good and he tried to do right, so he did what he could, but he had to subscribe to the rules of the tribe. Now you're playing for the team. Everybody talks too much and argues, and it makes you want to scream, "Ay, don't these little punks realize who they're talking to?" But the scrubs say, oh, things ain't what they seem. You're the respectable members of society, but you don't have nothing on me. You got your upper crust dinner talk sanctimony, but you won't have nothing, you'll see. Because I warned you they would burn you, but you never did a thing. You're so respectable, bet you don't recycle your water bottles. Thank you. My heart is sad and lonely. For you I sigh, for you, dear, only. I tell you I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering why it's me you're wronging. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you turn away romance. Are you pretending it looks like the ending? Unless I could have one more chance to prove, dear, my heart a wreck you're making. You know I'm yours for just the taking. I'd gladly surrender my love for you, body and soul. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. I'm just a walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. Yeah, it's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. My life was lonely and blue. Yeah, I was sad as a sailor. I was an angry one too. Then there was you appeared when I was entangled with youth and fear, and nerves jingle jangled, vermouth and beer were getting me mangled up. But then you looked in my eyes and I was no more a failure. You looked so wacky and wise, and I said, Lord, I'm happy 'cause I'm just a walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. Yeah, it's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. I don't care about your hating and your doubt. I don't care what the politicians spout. If you need a companion, why just go right to the pound and find yourself a hound and make that doggy proud, 'cause that's what it's all about. My life was tragic and sad. I was the archetypal loser. I was a pageant gone bad. Then there was you on time and wagging your tail in the cutest mime. But you was in jail. I said, woof, be mine, and you gave a wail. And then I was no longer alone, and I was no more a boozer. We'll make the happiest home. And I said, Lord, I'm happy 'cause it's just me and my dog, singing my song, strolling along. Oh, it's the Queen. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. Here she comes. I don't care about your hating and your doubts. I don't care about the politician's spout. If you need a companion, just go right to the pound and make that doggy proud. Make that doggy proud. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Wow, 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 wow. That's what it's all about. I hear, even close to DC, they even have corgi rescues. Good dog. Thank you. This one's for Planned Parenthood. They say to get her hair done, Liz flies all the way to France. And Jackie's seen in a discotheque doing a brand new dance. And the White House social season should be glittering and gay. But here in Topeka, the flies are a-buzzing, the dog is a-barking, and the floor needs a scrubbing. One needs a caressing and one needs a hugging. Lord, one's on the way. I'm glad that Raquel Welch just signed $1 million pact. And Debbie is out in Vegas working up a brand new act, while the TV's showing Newlyweds, a real fine game to play. Here in Topeka, the screen doors are banging, the coffee's boiling over and the wash needs a hanging. One wants a cookie and one wants a changing, and one's on the way. Say, what was I doing? Jimmy, get away from there. Oh, but there goes the phone. Hello, honey. What's that you say? You're bringing a few old army buddies home? You're calling from a bar? Get away from there. No, honey, I was just talking to the baby. Say, listen, honey, would you mind stopping by the market on your way home and picking me up? Hello? Hello? Well, I'll be. The girls in New York City, they all march for women's lib. And better homes and gardens show the modern way to live. And the pill may change the world tomorrow, but meanwhile today, here in Topeka, flies are still a-buzzing, the dog is still a-barking, floor still needs a scrubbing, one needs a spanking and one needs a hugging. Lord, one's on the way. Gee, I hope it ain't twins again. Oh dear. So I'd like to dedicate this song to Julian Assange. I was on tour and I was having trouble going to sleep one night. We were at a little motel just outside of Vandenberg Air Force Base. You might know it from the song Surfer Joe. So I was having trouble going to sleep. I thought, well, what'll I do? I'll put on Forensic Files. That usually works. So I did, and it was about a man who killed his wife, but he said he did it while sleepwalking, and it worked. Put me out like a light. All of a sudden, I woke up, and there was someone in the room. The front door was open, and there was someone there, and I just started screaming. And all of a sudden, my mom showed up. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's someone in the house. She said, we're not in a house. We're on tour. You're in a motel room. That's not your front door that's open. That's the bathroom door. You're sleepwalking. Isn't that crazy how suggestible we are? You just watch a show about sleepwalking, then all of a sudden you're sleepwalking. So she said, okay, so now go to bed. And she slugged me. And she left. And she didn't slug me, but I thought, well, what can I do to quell my paranoia? I know, I'll take some pot. So I took some pot. I got it at the Kennedy Center. And I laid down and I put my covers over me, and all of a sudden I was in New Jersey. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever been to New Jersey, but it's a magical place filled with sewage plants and oil refineries. And in the midst of this, I was in a large room, say just about to the back of where you guys are sitting. And in this large room, there was Julian. And I said, Julian, what are you doing here? And he said, I've escaped, and I'm looking to find a way out. And he said, is there any way you can hide me? And I said, oh, Julian, you know, I would invite you to my house, but I've been on tour a lot lately, and there are a lot of socks in the living room. And he said, oh, that's all right. But I could tell it wasn't all right. Even in the dream, there was subtext. I could tell he was thinking, you know, I'm a whistleblower, and whistleblowers are heroes. Why, I've been taken in, you know, I'm in the Brits who may turn me over to the Yanks, where your CIA is currently headed by a torturer, or they all are. And in no small part because Obama refused to prosecute the Bush-era torturers, I've exposed the criminality and corruption of governments worldwide. I've been through all this, I face all this, and you can't even clean your fucking house. He didn't say that But I knew that's what he was thinking. And so I said, well, I'm sorry, Julian, I gotta go get to a show. So I had to get to the show. I was with my dog who has bad legs. It was slow going, and I was worried about making it. And the air was swirling. It was thick with the scent of raw sewage and unfinished petroleum. And the ground was dry and parched with giant cracks reaching down to the center of the earth like some desiccated Frida Kahlo. I had no place to provide asylum for Julian. The only light on the horizon was the incandescent leer of an Arby's sign. And then I woke up. Well, I was standing on the sidewalk, heard a noise in my head. There were loudspeakers babbling, but nothing was said. There were 27 companies of female Marines. There were presidential candidates in new Levi jeans. It was the red, white, and blue marching down on the poor. Fife, drum, and bugle marching down on that poor. God bless America without any doubt. And I figured it was time to get out. Well, I have to believe in between scenes, good people. Went and found a nun in the sun, good people. Tourist information said to get on the stick. You ain't moving till you're grooving with a Cubana chick. So I hopped on a plane, took a pill from my brain, and discovered I was feeling alright. As I strolled down the Prado, people looked at me weird. Who's that hippie-hoppy character without any beard? Drinking juice from papaya, swinging songs to the trees, dancing mambo on the beaches, spreading social disease. Now the Castro convertible was changing the style. A whole lot of action on a blockaded aisle, when along came a summons in the middle of night, saying, buddy, we're about to indict. That's the fife, drum, and bugle. Well, I went up on the stand with my hand, good people. Got to tell the truth in the booth, good people. Started out with information kind of remote, when a patriotic mother dragged me down by the throat. If they ask you a question, they expect a reply. Doesn't matter if you're fixing to die. Well, I was lying there unconscious, feeling kind of exempt, when the judge said that silence is a sign of contempt. He took out his gavel, banged me hard on the head, fined me 10 years in prison and a whole lot of bread. It was the red, white, and blue making war on the poor. By Mother Justice on a pile of manure. Say your prayers and the Pledge of Allegiance every night, and tomorrow you'll be feeling all right. Thank you. Well, thank you very, very much. Okay, so we're going to end with you guys singing, and so if we don't make it, it's your fault. Okay, I'll just grab this. So good, so we're gonna do this. And at the end, I'm gonna be back there with merch, but you don't need to buy anything. You've come all this way, and it's fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Josh on Sound and Lights. Thank you to Malik for setting us all up real good. Thank you to the lovely lady who suggested that we have these lovely flowers on the stage. I don't know your name, but thank you. Caribbean time in motion, far flying across the ocean. If you want to in the modern pot boiler, anesthetize your mind. And if you want to be a lawyer, you're gonna need an alibi. And And if you crave be an outlaw, better to make a plan, for the guns and the promises they feed you, will drag you in the sand. Whoa, nobody come clever enough, for they get there, move their mainland rough, take no direction and walk real slow, for the words of oppression are go, go, go. Caribbean time in motion, far flying across the ocean. I can see the future. Barbados to Barcelona, Caribbean time here under. I can see the future. Caribbean, Caribbean, Caribbean. If you want a dictator, you best get organized. And if you want to be a hater, you make trains run on time. And if you crave a good pupil, bring glory to the schools. And mind your Q's and P's, 'cause an island breeze is breaking all their rules. Caribbean time in motion, far flying across the ocean. I can see the future. Antigua to Macedonia, Darwinian time is over. I can see the future. It's no military time, it's an island thing. Hoo-ya, doo-ya, doo-ya. Everybody repeat it. Oh wait, let me do one more time with the bridge. This is scary. Na-na-na. Nobody come clever enough, for they get there, move their mainland rough, taking no direction and walk real slow, 'cause the words of oppression are go, go, go. Caribbean time in motion, far flying. Everybody now, everybody's gonna please repeat after me. Whoa, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh. Whoa! 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 Howdy, howdy, oh! Howdy, howdy, oh! Howdy, howdy, oh! Howdy, howdy, oh! Well, everybody, there's a lot more I can say. I can talk about my friend Malik from back in the day. We went real near here to Poplar Springs Animal Sanctuary. My friend Malik exposed himself. It was pretty funny. A friend of mine said I should talk about Jimmy Carter. And I thought, you got a lot of nerve. Tell me what to put in my show. So I will tell you, down in Atlanta, just down from the Carter Center, there's a place called Veg Soul. They make a killer kale bone. Okay, folks, you know I really love you. Let's close out this song with a giant primal scream. Ah! Caribbean time in motion. Thank you so much for coming. It's no military time. It's an island thing. Mwah!
Thank you for joining us at the Millennium Stage. For more information about upcoming performances, please check out our website. And if you would like to meet with the artists, they will be meeting guests at the back of the house. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the Kennedy Center.